Hey guys, Aphobia again. Today I am going to be putting out a Omni-Bar full setup tutorial, if you will. Pretty much what I'm going to go through because I couldn't do this in my add-on video at the time, but thank you to some friends who actually linked me the actual zip file to update Omni-Bar, which I'll have down below for you guys to actually click on and download it yourself if you haven't already done so. I'm going to go over how to set up Omni-Bar, what it tracks, what you should track, what I track. It is one of, if not the most useful arena add-on to have for tracking enemy cooldown usage. It is amazing, guys. So I am going to go over this here, and I hope you guys enjoy. Again, if you have any questions whatsoever, please leave a comment down below. If you enjoy the content, like and subscribe. Helps me out immensely, especially going into Shadowlands, trying to get some more content out for you guys and all you aspiring Shadow Priests. Again, you guys can also reach me at twitch.tv/aphobiagaming if you want to get me in real time, ask me questions, watch the gameplay, whatever you guys would like to do. I do appreciate everybody who has been supporting me lately. Thank you guys so much, and enjoy the video. All right, guys, so I got my buddy Barndor here, another fellow Team Synergy member, to help me out with what exactly Omnibar does for you. So Omnibar is a PvP add-on that tracks enemy teams' cooldown usage as soon as they use them, but also puts up a timer text to show you when they're back up. So a good thing for us casters, for instance, let's say you're trying to juke somebody, you're like, man, did he kick? Did he fucking kick yet? And when you use Omnibar and they kick, it'll show up that they kicked, right? It'll show the kick symbol, it'll show the counterspell symbol, it'll show the spell lock symbol, it'll show any of the kicks for that class, and you'll know exactly when they use it. So that's perfect. I'm also going to go over actual cooldowns usage. I'm going to have him use his blur, his darkness, and you guys can see that it just pops up on the screen. And it's so helpful in Arena because you then can see that it's been used and when it's coming back up. Super nice and effective, guys. One of the best things you could possibly use for Arena if you're trying to improve your gameplay and awareness of the arena and what like win conditions are. So hey man, he bubbled. He doesn't have it up for 5 minutes or 3 minutes or whatever the case may be, and you can be like, oh cool, we can just go at it, and we can go in the next go, and he has nothing left. So Omnibar is huge, guys, right? So I'm gonna have Barndo here. I'm gonna tell him to use an ability on me. I'm gonna duel him. We're out in the open world. Got my little awesome light pet there. You might see some players flying around. We want to do this in the open world Black Rook Hold Arena. So I'm going to duel him, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like, all right? So let me go ahead and get into it. I'm going to go ahead and oh, we already dueled, apparently. I forgot. All right, I'm going to tell him, go ahead and use kick if he's reading. Boom. See that right there? Disrupt. Shows he's kick. It's not up for 10 seconds. Now let's say I'm doing damage to him, right? Let's say I'm doing damage to him. And I'm like, hey man, blur. Right? So I'm doing damage to him. He goes head. He pops blur, right? Boom. 57 seconds left on blur. You see that? 54, 53. Now I know for a minute he doesn't have blur. Now let's say he's getting really, really low. Your low pop darkness. Right? Boom. Now darkness is on the ground. Now we know for 3 minutes he doesn't have darkness. But guess what? His kick just came off cooldown. So if I'm trying to free cast, I know he has kick up. So I know I need to try to get that juke out in order to get my damage out in free cast, right? So now you know. But see, 30 seconds I have left on blur. So we know he doesn't have these cooldowns, right? We know he doesn't have this. This is what Omnibar does, all right? And you can configure this for every single class in the game, right? So all you do is you go into your interface panel. You go to Omnibar. Down here, it'll look like this, right? You're going to go to your spells, and then see all the classes here? You have Death Knight, Demon Hunter, Hunter, Druid, Mage, right? So I reset a lot of this so I can go over this with you guys, right? So let's go ahead and start at the bottom with Warrior, right? So Die by the Sword, right here. Big, very good cooldown to track because it's the only real defensive other than Spell Reflect that Warriors have, right? So you want to go and track that. You can also track their Intimidating Shouts. Their fear, right? You want to track their CC. Boom, you can track that. Disarm is important if you're a rogue or a warrior or something of that nature that you need to track being disarmed, I am a Shadow Priest. It doesn't do anything effect for me, so I don't track that, right? Spell Reflection, I do track that. Shield Wall, if you're fighting against a Prot Warrior, which you probably never will, good to do. Intercept is the new one, right? This one is huge, right? This is a big one you guys can track if you wish to. It's only 20-second cooldown, so it's fairly low, but it's also a huge animation, right? Like intervene, intercept, like it's so easy to see that they used it, so I don't track it because I know it's going to be up every 20 seconds. And I just watch that. Sharpened Blade is a nice one to track also because that's how they do their big MS, their big damage, and their big reduction of healing, right? So that's a good one to track because you can actually know that they're going to do a lot of goes based off their Sharpened Blade, right? It's kind of one of the win conditions is when they have that Sharpened Blade up and they're like, okay, boom, Sharpened Blade, let's do a go. So you can track Sharpened Blade. And then again, you can just go through all here. You can go Avatar, Stormbolt, however you guys want to do it. And this is kind of like the things that I personally track. Same thing with Warlock, right? All the different specs. The Fell Lord, the Singularity, the Nether Ward, right? The Unending Resolve, so you can see when they use their wall or when they're immune to kicks, so that's good to have. Summon Inferno for the Destro Warlocks, things of that nature. And like I don't track every single one of these. Like a good thing I want to track was Summon Dark Lair, but on such a low cooldown, it's pretty much always up, like when they're doing the go. So I don't really track worry too much about tracking that. But I do track the Dark Souls, so I knew when Dark Souls up, so I can dispel it. Grimoire Sack of Service, things if the double kicks or whatever they're using spec wise, you can check that. Mortal Coils go into to track, and then you just go through all the classes, guys. That's all you do. You just go through all the classes. See what you want to track, personalize it, right, to what you feel is important, because what you feel important might not be what's important to me, or what I feel is important might not be important to you. So make sure you guys go through and go through every single class and read the abilities too, right? Oh, I don't even know, what does Rage of Sleeper do? Oh, unleashes the Rage of Ursoc for 10 seconds, preventing 25% of all damage you take. Like, you might not know what abilities do, but guess what? Omni-Bar has the tooltip. It tells you everything about it. And then you can say, ooh, I need to track that. I need to track that, right? Frenzy Regeneration is a good one to track. So that's what I recommend, guys. Everyone should have Omni-Bar no matter how experienced you are. It is one of the most amazing, best, and popular add-ons to have for Arena. It's just so good. There's no reason not to have it. And you know exactly what's going on in the Arena. And you know exactly when cooldowns are being popped. It's super good. I recommend it, guys. I just want to come up with a short little video because I was supposed to put this in my add-on video, and I didn't have the time to do it. So I'm coming up with a short video for this day, and hopefully this helps out people who are trying to figure out how to use Omni-Bar and how it works. And it's such a nice add-on, guys. So if you guys need anything, let me know in the comments below. Reach me at my Twitch. Like the video if you guys please. Just algorithm does help. Gotta get the algorithm going to help the channel grow. And I will be coming out with a video on Wednesday of this coming week. All right. I do appreciate everything you guys have done for me so far. I hope the video helps. See you guys next time.